Hello everyone, and welcome back to Working Title Models. Today, we're taking a close look at Dragon's 1/35th scale Jagdpanther Early Production with Zimmerit, kit number 6494. The Jagdpanther is widely regarded as one of the finest tank destroyers ever built. By combining the excellent Panther chassis with a devastating 8.8 centimeter Pak 43 length 71 anti-tank gun, Germany created a vehicle capable of destroying virtually any Allied tank at long range. Dragon has produced several Jagdpanther kits over the years, but this early production version remains one of the favorites among armor modelers. It features beautifully molded Zimmerit, photo-etched parts, clear periscopes, DS tracks, and the outstanding detail that helped establish Dragon's smart kit reputation. So, does this kit still hold up against today's competition? Let's get into it. History. By late 1943, Germany faced an increasing number of heavily armored Allied tanks on every front. The German army needed a vehicle that combined the mobility of the Panther tank with a gun powerful enough to defeat virtually any armor at long range. The answer was the Jagdpanther. Built on the Panther chassis, it replaced the rotating turret with a fixed armored casement housing the formidable 8.8 centimeter Pak 43 length 71 anti-tank gun. The Pak 43 was among the most powerful anti-tank weapons of World War II. Its exceptional muzzle velocity and accuracy allowed experienced crews to destroy enemy tanks well before they could effectively return fire. The Jagdpanther carried frontal armor up to 80 millimeters thick, while retaining the Panther's excellent mobility. Powered by the Maybach HL230 V12 engine, producing approximately 700 horsepower, the vehicle weighed about 46 tons and could still reach speeds approaching 28 miles per hour. Production began in January 1944, and only about 390 Jagdpanthers were completed before Germany surrendered. They first entered combat during the Normandy campaign, and later fought during Operation Market Garden and the Battle of the Bulge, and in the final defensive battles inside Germany. One of the Jagdpanther's most famous battlefield successes occurred on September 30th, 1944, near the Dutch village of Geijsteren. 3 Jagdpanthers from Schwere Panzerabteilung 559 established concealed firing positions overlooking the advance of British forces. As Churchill tanks from the Guards Armored Division advanced to the area, the Jagdpanthers opened fire from carefully prepared defensive positions. Within minutes, several Churchill tanks had been knocked out before the British crews could accurately locate the German vehicles. The combination of excellent optics, outstanding long-range firepower, thick frontal armor, and well-concealed firing positions demonstrated exactly what the Jagdpanther had been designed to accomplish. Although only one engagement during a much larger campaign, it helped cement the Jagdpanther's reputation as one of the most effective tank destroyers of the Second World War. Today, many historians consider the Jagdpanther to be the finest all-around tank destroyer fielded during World War II. What's in the box? Opening the box reveals an impressive collection of parts. Inside, you'll find more than 600 plastic parts, beautifully molded Zimmerit already applied to the hull and superstructure, DS one-piece flexible tracks, photo-etched brass engine screens, clear periscopes, aluminum wire, cartograph decals, optional detail parts for different production features. As with many Dragon Smart kits, you'll also have a healthy supply of spare parts left on the sprue for future projects. First impressions. The molding quality remains excellent even by today's standards. Cast textures are subtle and realistic. The weld seams are crisp without appearing oversized. Bolt detail is sharp throughout the model. The molded Zimmerit is undoubtedly one of the kit's strongest features. Rather than forcing the builder to apply putty or purchase aftermarket resin, Dragon reproduced the factory-applied Zimmerit directly in the plastic. The texture looks convincing and is appropriately scaled for 1/35. Even after nearly 2 decades, it still compares favorably with modern kits. Construction. This definitely isn't a beginner's kit. Dragon's instructions require careful study because several optional parts appear together, and selecting the correct components for the production version you're building is important. Take your time, study each step before applying glue. Dry fit everything. Fortunately, the engineering is excellent. Most builders report very good overall fit with minimal filler required. The suspension fits cleanly. The fighting compartment assembles without surprises. The gun barrel aligns well if care is taken during assembly, and seams can be easily eliminated with careful sanding. The Pioneer tools are sharply molded, and the photo etch engine screens provide additional realism without becoming difficult to install. Overall, this is a rewarding build for anyone with a little experience building armor kits. The DS tracks. Dragon supplies a pair of DS one-piece flexible tracks. These tracks were designed to combine the ease of traditional vinyl tracks with the detail of injection molded plastic. Surface detail is excellent on both inside and outside faces. Before painting, wash the tracks in warm water and a little dish soap to remove any mold release residue. I recommend attaching them with superglue rather than standard plastic cement. To reproduce realistic Panther track sag, secure the upper run to several of the road wheels before the glue fully cures. One point worth mentioning is that the DS tracks have developed a mixed reputation over the years. Many builders have had excellent results and their tracks remain perfectly flexible. Others have reported that older DS tracks can become brittle or crack after many years, particularly if they've been exposed to excessive heat, sunlight, or aggressive solvent-based products. Not every kit is affected, but it's worth checking the conditions of the tracks before you begin your build. If your tracks have deteriorated, excellent aftermarket replacements are available from companies such as Master Club or Ryfield Models. What other modelers say? Dragon's Jagdpanther continues to receive very positive reviews from experienced armor builders. The molded Zimmerit is consistently praised as one of the finest ever produced in injection molded plastic. Builders also compliment the excellent fit overall, crisp molding, and outstanding level of detail. The most common criticism involves the occasionally confusing instructions and the long-term durability of some older DS tracks. Despite those relatively minor concerns, the overall consensus remains extremely positive. Even years after its release, Dragon's Jagdpanther continues to rank among the finest early production Jagdpanther kits available in 1/35th scale. Final verdict. So, should you buy Dragon Kit 6494? Absolutely. Despite its age, this kit continues to compete with many modern releases. The detail is exceptional, the molded Zimmerit is beautifully executed, engineering is excellent, fit is very good. The instructions demand patience, but the finished model more than rewards the effort. Here are my final scores. Detail, 10 out of 10. Accuracy, 9.5 out of 10. Fit, 9 out of 10. Instructions, 7 out of 10. Overall, 9.5 out of 10. If you're looking for an accurate early production Jagdpanther with outstanding molded Zimmerit right out of the box, Dragon Kit 6494 remains one of the best choices available. If you've built this kit, I'd love to hear about your experience, so leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this review, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you won't miss future reviews, builds, and modeling tips. If you'd like to help support Working Title Models, you can also use YouTube Super Thanks. Every contribution helps purchase future review kits and keeps new content coming to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, we're not just building models, we're bringing history to life.